Have you ever walked home on a quiet street at midnight and felt someone else's footsteps matching yours? That's exactly what happened to Clara. The night was damp, and neon signs flickered on rain-slicked pavement. She glanced over her shoulder and saw a tall figure in a brilliant red coat. From behind, he moved exactly like her brother, same broad shoulders, same slow gait. Clara's heart raced. She hadn't heard from him in years. She raised her phone to take a picture, but the moment the flash lit the air, he vanished. Clara spun around. The street was empty, but a narrow alley caught a street glimmer of red light. The man in the crimson coat stood at its entrance, backlit by a single dusty bulb. He turned his head, but his face was blank. No eyes, no mouth, just a smooth nose. He beckoned with a gloved hand. Clara stepped forward. He slid through a cheap wooden door as if gravity bent to let him pass. Clara's curiosity burned brighter than her fear. She pushed the door open. Inside was a tiny, square room that smelled of old paper and rainwater. Flickering bulbs hung from the ceiling on frayed cords. Along the walls were dozens of photographs pinned with rusty nails. Clara as a child chasing butterflies. Clara as a teenager reading under a tree. Clara the day she left her hometown. Each photo was circled in red ink. In the center of the room, standing on the low stool, was the man in the red coat, her brother's silhouette. He held a leather-bound book. Its pages yellowed and cracked. He flipped through it without looking at the words. Clara's voice wavered. "What is this place?" He raised his head. Instead of eyes, he had dark, empty spaces that swallowed the light. Then he spoke, his voice distant, as if echoing from far away. "I wrote down every memory you lost." He opened the book and let the pages flutter. One by one, the photographs peeled off the wall and glued themselves to the pages like living leaves. The air hummed with quiet voices, Clara's own laughter, her tears, whispers of promises she had forgotten. Suddenly the floor tilted. Clara grabbed the stool to steady herself. The photographs turned into mirrors that filled the room. Each mirror showed her face at a different age, and each version of her reached out, pressing palms against the glass. They mouthed words she couldn't hear, but felt pleas for help. Warnings she ignored. The man in the red coat stepped forward, holding a broken shot, his empty eyes focused on Clara. "You left me behind," he said. He tapped the shot. In the crack, Clara saw a tiny flame ignite. The flame grew until the shot was an open window onto her own apartment, the one she slept in every night. Clara stumbled back as the mirrors shattered into a circle of ringing glass. The red door stood open. Through it, she saw her street, illuminated by moonlight. She walked toward it without thinking, stepping through the shattered threshold. The world snapped back to normal. The alley was empty. The man in the red coat was gone. Clara found her phone on the ground. A new message glowed on the screen from her brother. "Did you remember me?" She stared at the words. Then the street light flickered out. In the darkness, she felt those same two steps behind her once more.